Joy, coming off of a split at home against Puget Sound and Pacific Lutheran last weekend, one in which maybe we let one get away against Puget Sound, and then but responded well against Pacific Lutheran, especially with a slow start in that game, but played well down the stretch. Give us your recap of what you saw.
Like you mentioned, against UPS, I think we did let one get away. Free throws and rebounding. For the most part of our season, it's been a lot of that. And we battled all the way to the end. We put ourselves in a good position the last couple minutes to, maybe win that game, but it didn't necessarily work out for us very well. And then against PLU, the big thing was we had to rebound a lot better. They presented a size challenge, and so we were able to actually defend a little bit better against PLU, and obviously rebound. We won the battle on the boards, which is key for us. And we got ourselves to the free throw line as well. Where against UPS we did not get ourselves to the free throw line. We fouled far too much. So, defensively in both games, I think we did a lot of really good things. We held UPS to 14 made buckets, but we gave up 32 free throws, and they capitalized on it absolutely. But we did a really nice job of bouncing back. The first quarter was a little bit of a grind against PLU, but we locked in better defensively, and we were able to get the stops that we needed. And then also we had some people step up. Talia, she stepped up big time for us offensively, which was nice to see coming off the bench.
In terms of some of that play that hasn't matched the consistency that you would hope for as a coach, do you have to remind yourself as a head coach that times you're looking out there and you're seeing 3, sometimes 4 freshmen on the floor at one time, and that the growing pains are a natural part of the process?
Absolutely. Our freshmen have done a lot of growing up over the course of this year. It obviously is not over. Just realizing that the lion's share of our minutes most recently have been our freshmen and sophomores, and there comes a lot of things with that. Some of the mistakes that a veteran team generally won't make. They're there, but this group, and from top to bottom, seniors all the way down to freshmen, have done a really good job of trying to focus on the next play, and obviously huge growth opportunities all across the board. But yeah, as a coach, you have to remember, sometimes the freshmen are put in a situation where you kind of have to see what they're going to do in that situation, and you have to be able to live with certain things, just because they're so young and they're learning to grow. But I think our seniors have done a really good job of making sure that everyone's on the same page, and hyping them up, giving them a lot of encouragement, just like, hey, next time maybe do this. From top to bottom, our freshmen there are getting a lot of playing time, and certain things drive me nuts, but at the same time, knowing that their future is super bright and there's a lot of things to learn.
Speaking of which, they're going to start the second round of conference play this weekend down in Oregon at Pacific and at Willamette. A couple of teams that we were able to defeat in end of November, beginning of December.
Yeah.
What's changed about those teams as we head into the second matchup with them?
Pacific, they're still up tempo. They still run some Princeton stuff. They have been knocking on the door this first half of conference almost every single game. They've been in every single game, and their record is not indicative of the type of team that they are. I think they're very well coached. They do a lot of the little things very well. They defend very well. And first time we played them, in the beginning, we kind of let the game get away from us a little bit, and we had to battle back, which showed the type of character that this team could have. Just not letting any team build on the lead and not being able to claw back. And then Willamette, we got a big lead, and then we let it slip away, and we held on at the end. Again, I think their record as well is not really indicative of the type of team that they are. They, number 23 for them. She can go. She can put up a lot of points for them. She does a lot of stuff for them, both rebounding and offensively. And just they play really good team defense, and they're both teams are actually pretty balanced scoring. Specifically, they've got 4 kids that average more than 9 points a game. And Willamette, I mean, 23, she's their big gun, but at the same time, anybody can step up and have a really, really big game for them. So it's going to be a very interesting weekend, and a weekend that we have to be ready to come out and play, even though we beat them the first time. We're playing on their home court, and they probably want a little bit of revenge on us.